be prepared means to be ready for something or willing to do something. And as I thought about my life and my personality, I felt that this word suited me perfectly. Amongst my friends, peers, and the majority of my family, I am the prepared one. Being prepared, I decided to create an agenda for this talk. I am the person that receives texts for homework assignments about meeting arrangements and rehearsal dates. Sydney DeBoer always jokes with me when I feel stressed out, saying something along the lines of, "Kathryn, no worries, you have your life together, you're always prepared." Usually that is true, I am always preparing for something. St. Catherine's being a prep school has further instilled this skill in me. And I am positive I am not the only one that feels this way. Right now, we are all in the midst of readying ourselves for last-minute essays, lessons, final college applications, interviews, recitations, performances, recitals, games, and of course, exams. But this is also a season for preparation as we go shopping for holidays and organize parties and dinners to celebrate the upcoming break. We have been taught that this time of year, we are to prepare for something or someone. For some, this is the reason to give thanks and praise to the newborn King Jesus. And for others, it's time to feed this guy. Cookies in exchange for presents and holiday cheer. Whatever you celebrate during the season or are studying for, you are preparing, and that's great. However, for me, this is definitely one of my fatal flaws. I spend the majority of my day organizing for things, and my calendar from last April can attest to that. This calendar shows my schedule of mostly out of the classroom things that I had to be ready for. And this is usually how my life works year-round. Planning is my way of keeping everything in order and stopping myself from freaking out during the unexpected. Last year, I even planned that I would apply for multiple leadership positions or reapply for membership in the clubs that I cared most about and hopefully obtain one position. To my surprise, I received every single one, making my schedule even more hectic, but I definitely loved every minute of it. And when I look back on my life at St. Catherine's and my high school experience, I have no regrets, except maybe one. Spontaneity. Now this word sends shivers up my spine, and I get a little dizzy thinking about it. But just like preparation is important, spontaneity is too, because we never know what life's going to throw us, and we may not always have the tools we need to throw something down. I encourage each one of you right now to take the time and stop worrying about whatever you're doing or getting ready for. Just stop preparing. Now, I'm not saying to stop studying for exams because I said be spontaneous, or go and do something crazy like Dougie in the middle of the street with oncoming traffic like this guy did. If you want to make God laugh, tell him about your plans. This quote rings very true for me, partly because the people closest to me are the wittiest and most spur-of-the-moment people I've ever met. Starting with my mother, who will, at the drop of a hat, hide my book bag full of homework or cancel meetings to make me take a break. Or when she wakes up on her day off and decides we're going to do something fun, like spend the entire day at a movie theater. Some of the greatest experiences in my life have come from the unexpected. I met my best friend by taking a chance and applying for the People-to-People Student Ambassadors Program in China. Even though my mom and I didn't know where the money was coming from. Through lots of prayers and the selling of many baked goods, I somehow made it to China and met this guy, Julian. He is the type of person who says the most random things, and there's never a boring moment with him. At the end of the year, I was unexpectedly asked to co-head the Joni Outreach Dance Program, something I was very nervous about, but I decided to try it out, and it's been fantastic. I've met some of the best and most appreciative kids in the world because of it. Finally, as some might know, I had always planned and wanted to ride a big yellow school bus. So I made up in my mind that I would attend Lucille Brown's middle school IB program. But in late July of 2007, 1 month before school started, my parents decided that that was not going to become my reality, and I was devastated. I would not get my yellow school bus, but I would later get many white ones with Saint Spring all over it. And I have been blessed to share the last 7 years of my life with this beautiful and supportive group of 80 girls. I remember walking onto the patio of the Kinney Center on my first day of school, scared because I didn't know anyone. And right away, Carolyn Wilson came over to me with a big smile and introduced herself. I was immediately inducted into the sisterhood that I would truly miss next year, but one that I cannot wait to spend my final 166 days on this campus with. In conclusion, I want to encourage all of you to make lots of plans and big dreams for your life. But don't get so overwhelmed with the details that it's the end of the world when your paths are altered. We're not going to be in high school forever, and it goes by so fast. So make sure you try new things and experience life to the fullest. Thank you.
God, we thank you for your grace. We thank you for what we have heard this morning, the music that ushered us into worship, the words that Kathryn shared, her heart. We thank you for that. We ask your continued blessing on her. And bless us as we pray the prayer your Son taught us, saying, Our Father,